friends. How are you today? I miss you all. I was hoping that we could play a guessing game together today. Do you want to play a guessing game with me today? All right. Do you remember how we were talking about community helpers not too long ago? Who they are and what they do in our community for us to help us? Well, I thought today I could take a ride around town to different places where community helpers work, and you could try to guess where I am and who works there, what community helper works there. Do you think that's a great idea? All right. For this activity, I need to hit the road. That means that I need to get in my car and I need to go visit these places. So I'm going to get in my car and drive there now, so I'll see you soon. Okay, friends, where am I? This is the building that the community helper works at. Let me give you a couple hints. In this building is where they keep their big red trucks. Some of the tools that we talked about that this community helper would use would be a ladder, a hose, a fire hydrant, and perhaps an axe. Do you know? They wear a uniform to keep them safe during their job. Do you know what community helper it is? I'll give you one more hint. They put out fires. Do you know? Did you guess firefighter? Okay, friends, I'm at my next stop. You probably can tell by looking behind me where I am, but let's try to guess, okay? So this is the building where the community helpers work. The fun part about this is where I live in my town, their building is kind of small here, but just across the street, they're building a big, can't tell you what it is yet until you guess the community helper. So this community helper also wears a uniform. This community helper is very, very helpful, very friendly. This community helper helps people follow the rules in the community, kind of like what I do at school for you guys, following the classroom rules. This community helper helps people in the community follow the community rules. I'll give you another hint. This community helper begins with the letter P. What does a P sound like? What does the letter P sound like? Do you know? Can you guess what community helper this is? If you said police officer, you're correct. While I was driving around town to show you the different places in my community, I wanted to stop and show you guys this really quick. It's a United States Army helicopter. Okay, where am I now? What community helper works in there? I would go in there if I wanted to buy some stamps to mail a letter. And if you look closely and walk with me, what's this? What is this blue box? What is this? A mailbox in front of this building? Who could possibly work here? Do you remember we talked about sometimes they walk to deliver to your house, and sometimes they drive a truck to deliver to your house? Do you remember we had that conversation? So the mailbox, when you want to mail a letter, kind of like what we did to our friends, we mailed letters and in a couple days we received them at our houses. Pull down, put your letter in, close the box. Where am I? Who works here? I'm going to give you a minute to think about it while I dance. Did you guess? A mail carrier at the post office! Yay! Okay, friends, this is our last stop of the day during our guessing game. This is a building where a community helper works. We talked a little bit about this one in class. we talked about how if we didn't have this community helper, all our hair would be really, really long. Do you remember? The building is not too big, it's small, just enough space for maybe a chair for you to sit. And the tool that this community helper would use is a pair of scissors. Who could it be? If we didn't have this community helper, our hair would just be so long. Who is it? Do you know? If you guessed barber or stylist, you're correct. Okay, friends, that's it for today. I had so much fun playing with you, learning about all these community helpers and the buildings that they work in, like the police station and the fire station and the post office and the barber shop. So much fun. All right, well, you guys have a great day. I miss you, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.